Hello, my friends. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. We're hoping this is all working, everything. I'm actually wearing two microphones because all of a sudden, literally 10 seconds before we were ready to go live, a green light went red. You just can't make this stuff up. So Ken grabbed another mic that's actually hardwired as opposed to wireless, and so I'm on that one. So hopefully everybody can hear me and see me and everything me right now. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we craft. We make something. So first of all, I have to say happy Cinco de Mayo. It's one of my family holidays here because, you know, my dad's side of the family is all Mexican. Let's see, I'm trying to, let's do some shout outs. So hi, Joanne in Virginia. Hi, Brenda in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hi, Gina. Gina says she can hear me fine. Fantastic. Well, Kenny is kind of breathing a little sigh of relief. Still not sure why the green light went red, but at least we have something. Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Hi, Amanda. She says she can hear me too. That's great. I'm always happy to hear that. Hi, Mustang Barb. Hello, my love. Layla says she can see and hear me fine. Great. Hi, Shirley. Hello, hello. Hi, Melody, my love. My daughter is home from the hospital. Oh, good. Prayers answered, Melody. Long road, but prayers answered, right? Let's see. Hi, Susan in New Jersey. Hi, Reagan. Hello. Hi, Kelly in Chicago. Hi, Kathy in Santa Fe. Hi, Sharon in Texas. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jane in Michigan. Let's see. Layla's in Orlando, California. I'm going to come visit you someday because I want to go to Disney World. I haven't been there in a while. Hi, Lois. Hello, hello. Let's see. Brought my home from the, oh, you know what? Just so you know, Kenny, when you get a chance, one of them is cut off, so I can't read their entire comment. Hi, Sylvia in Texas. Hello. Hi, Julie. Hi, Allison in Texas. Another Texas. Hi, Jaylyn. Hi, Arla in California. Hi, Loretta in Connecticut. Hello. Hi, Barbara. She says she needs prayer. Somebody's got to write that one down for me. Hi, Beatrice. Hello. Making a Mother's Day card. Hi, April in Portland, Oregon. Hello. Hi, Eva in Michigan, Novi, Michigan. Hi, Sarah in Orlando. Another Orlando. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Linda in Chicago. Hi, Leanne in Ohio. Hello. Oh, Julie got her club set today. Fantastic. So, Cinco de Mayo. I am not going to a Mexican restaurant tonight, just an FYI. In fact, what's wrong? You're shaking your head no. Are we still live? Yeah. Okay. When I see him shake his head no, I don't know if we're still live. So our neighbors invited us to come over for the first time tonight, and they're fairly new neighbors, and I'm really excited about that. They're actually from India, and they just got back from a wedding celebration, and she was telling me a little bit about it. It was a 10-event celebration, and I can't wait to hear more about it. She said that literally she had to have 10 different outfits for this wedding, and you know, in India they do a big deal for weddings, right? It's like a big deal. So I can't wait to hear more. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to learn more about another culture that I don't know that much about. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, Deb says she's having her chips and salsa. I actually wish I had some chips and salsa right now. Salsa is like, chips and salsa are my weakness. There's actually a restaurant that I like that makes their own fresh chips. They literally, you order them and they literally throw them in the fryer. It is amazing. However, their salsa is not that good. It's kind of crazy, but oh well. Linda said she got her club set and her add-ons today. Yay, that's awesome. Loretta says happy early Mother's Day to everyone that is a mom. Yes, absolutely. And those trying to be a mom, those who act like a mom are moms to other people. Moms don't have to be necessarily a blood relation, right? We all know that. So hopefully you have somebody in your life that's going to treat you special on Sunday. We're actually going to my brother's house on Sunday. It's going to be pretty much, I think, the whole family. We might get to swim, depending on the warmth. Hopefully we'll get to swim, which is nice because, you know, those babies. I will just tell you that we took the babies to the beach yesterday. Now, this is a big ordeal, and we didn't pack like any beach toys or anything like that. We're just like, let's just go down to the water and see what happens. So we didn't really have anything planned. We should have brought towels. We should have brought like stuff They had sunscreen on, so that was good. But, you know, we just were like, let's just go see what happens, right? Yes, dog moms count. Absolutely, Carol. And so we went, Reagan says she's a bonus mom, AKA stepmom, which bonus moms are very important too. Absolutely. And Sherry, it reminds you of Romper Room. Always reminds me of Romper Room when I do that. However, she never said my name. She never said Stephanie when I was a little girl. Let's see. Oh, Leah says she's having surgery tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Leah. Oh, okay. We'll be praying for you, Leah. So we took the babies to the ocean, and Liam has decided he is not afraid of the ocean. And he's done this to us in the past when we've taken him. He literally just runs into the water. Of course, luckily, one of us always has him, so we're always going to be safe with him, but it's always very scary. He literally has no fear. So at first I had him, and then he was not letting me hold on to him very well. So Ken's like, I'll take him, you take Miller. Miller's very serious. Miller just stands there and he'll hold my hand and he'll watch the water come to touch his toes. He'll look down and the water will come and he goes, it touched my toes. Yes, dear, it touched your toes. And he'll just wait for the next time. And he'll just wait. He'll wait. And he gets excited and he'll yell at the water sometimes, but he gets excited, but doesn't really move too much. He's pretty happy just watching the water and seeing if it'll come to him. And then there's Liam. Liam runs into the water. Literally, you cannot stop him. He won't let you hold on to him. He keeps pulling his arm away from you. And Ken literally was just like grabbing him. So at some points, Ken was literally holding him horizontal and letting him almost swim. Now, keep in mind the children were fully dressed. Great times. I don't think we really planned completely on doing the beach thing, but we had a great time. And their clothing was soaked in the end. Liam did finally end up drinking some salt water from the ocean. And Ken said it was actually a good thing because he learned, whoa, I need to back up and respect the ocean a little bit here, because the kid was just like a wild man, which is pretty much his whole entire life. So it's kind of crazy. Hi, Stephanie in Upland. Hello. Hi, Cards by Melissa. Hello, my dear. So let's see. So that was a big day yesterday. And last night, I took my mother and my two daughters, and the four of us went to Maggiano's for dinner. And we did family style, meaning they continue to feed you until you're full. And let me just tell you, I ate like I haven't eaten like in 3 years. Oh my gosh, I ate way too much food, but it was delicious. It was a very nice time. So it was just a girls' night. My mom was like, what about your dad? I'm like, Dad's fine. He's a grown human being. He can take care of himself for a few hours. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Let's see. Kenny, did you have anything else like right off the bat you wanted me to remember to talk about?
I do. Did you get... Well, nobody's going to hear me because my mic's not on.
So, oh, your mic's not on? Do you want one of mine? Are both of mine dead too? Or just one of mine's good?
For a little bit.
Okay.
He's charged up, but
okay.
I did have... We're going to talk about the class.
Oh, I don't have the...
There was a class kit here.
There was a class kit here. So we released the class this week, right? Was it released this week? It might be over on the shelf behind the TV. So we released the Swan Splendor class, and let me just tell you, the pond folded is to die for. No pun intended, because it is a die. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, my dear. And so the stamps are the 3 big swans and then one little one. Ken will switch the camera in just a second. So you're getting the 3 big swans. There we go. 3 big swans, and then the little swan, a little tiny bit of water, a little cattail, some more cattails. The words, the world is better because of you, and also welcome. Then, of course, you're getting all the dies that match. Now, I was able to add a couple extra cattails because, you know, chances are you might, possibly, hopefully not lose them, which would be horrible. You also have the cattails on the back over here. And do not email Faylene and say you didn't get the pond folded, okay, my friends? Because she will say, turn your dies over, and boom. boom, there they are. Okay, so I promise you, she will get at least 5 emails saying they didn't get the pond folded. At least 5, probably closer to 10. But it's on the back. We do that to save on packaging. It saves us a couple of pennies, and it saves the environment because we're not packaging it separately. So whenever possible, we always try to do that. You can use the pond as a pool, Jennifer. Absolutely, you could. There's cute little water pieces in there. There's lots of extra dies in there. You're gonna have fun with that. Also, a stencil, which is gonna be really fun as well. So, just a heads up on that. There are spots still left, but what's gonna happen again is, and it happens every time, every single time a class sells out. Most of the time they do sell out, but literally within an hour of it selling out, Faylene gets emails. Oh, I wanted to buy that, but I didn't have time. Can I get it? If it's sold out, it's sold out, okay? So just a heads up on that. Hopefully, a lot of you are getting Mother's Day gift certificates to the Stamps of Life. If anyone on your list asks you what you want for Mother's Day, I highly recommend you tell them you want a Stamps of Life gift certificate. Just saying. Because then you know you're gonna get something that you want. Just saying, right? I know, it's the truth. I have not bought my Mother's Day gift yet. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Kenny, I'm sure you just know what you're gonna get, and I'm just gonna get something really, really awesome because I'm gonna pick it out, right?
I thought you were going to buy it for yourself.
I am buying it for myself. I'm picking it out and I'm buying it for myself, and I'm going to say it's from you.
That way I'll be off the hook.
Yes, and we'll both be happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see Kirsten's book.
So yes, I want to show this book. Okay, you guys, so let's do 3. Really quick, I'm going to talk about this for 1 more minute and we're going to jump into a project. But I bought this book. I saw it on Amazon. It is called I Love Mom with the Very Hungry Caterpillar, because you all know that, when you're a little child, the very hungry caterpillar is very, very important. And I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but it is, first of all, hello, do you love those colors or what? I mean, best colors ever. I could do a wallpaper just like that. I would love it. But really quick, I'm not gonna really do the whole thing, but it just says mom. And then it goes through and says how much the little caterpillar loves his mom. You lift me up, and then you look for the caterpillar. And it says, and hold me close. You help me find my feet. And that's why I love you, Mom. So I'm giving this to Kirsten and the babies for Mother's Day because it's just a very special book for a mom of twins. I can't believe there's 2. I still cannot believe there's 2. There's 2. But, Kenny, tomorrow we're getting one of them at 9:45 and not the other. And I told Kirsten, it is so boring when you only give us one.
Which one are we getting?
Miller. Liam has a dentist appointment. Dun, dun, dun. Imagine trying to make a 2-year-old boy brush their teeth. It's not very good. Okay, so yes, he has a dentist appointment, so we're only getting Miller. That will be entertaining. And it gets so boring because it's like Ken and I are like, well, what's the other one of us supposed to do? So I usually do the dishes because it's so boring. Let's see. Terry says, you're not Ken's mom. He doesn't owe you a gift. Oh, Terry. Yes, he does. Because I gave birth to his 2 children. He owes me big time. He didn't have to carry them and push them out, let me tell you. And I actually do not really accept gifts from my children. I don't like them to purchase items for me. But if they're going to, they could buy me a gift certificate to somewhere. But no, we're actually not big gift people at our house. Call me crazy, but it is crazy. Let's see. Super cute book. Kathy says, yes, it absolutely is. It was very cute. Interesting thing here. You know how every once in a while, or a lot, when we do these lives, there's some type of technical difficulty. And, I wish I had a camera to show you all the things that I'm looking at. Here's like one light's not even on over here, for example, on this side on my left. But I have 2 lights over here. I have 1 light there. I have 1 light there. I have 1 light there. I have 2 little lights behind me. I have a light here. I have a light here. Thank you, babe. So there's like a lot of lights, first of all. That's one thing. And so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are on tripods. Okay. Then there's a camera I'm looking at here, camera 1. There's camera 2 that's off to the side that looks here, right here when I'm looking, when you get a close up of here. Then I have camera 3 that's up here. That shot, it's literally mounted to the ceiling. Then I have camera 4 that is actually the die cut cam. Then we have 2 microphones. So actually I'm wearing 2 microphones because one went bad. And then Kenny has a microphone. And that's not even all of it, because then there's a computer screen up there that I look at to look at all your chats. Then there's a computer screen down here that shows me every shot that each camera is looking at and what is a current live shot. It is crazy. Then there's a keyboard that has more keys than a regular keyboard of little tiny buttons for Ken to push to do different things, It's crazy. It is absolutely positively crazy. So there's always technical difficulties. Why I brought we're doing a live event because it's Cinco de Mayo and they're doing all these specials and everything, and I wanted to check it all out. And they were having technical difficulties, multiple technical difficulties. And I'm like, Kenny, this is so awesome because other people have technical difficulties too. It's not just us. Because I think, technically, this is not our profession, videography. But Kenny's learning quite a bit about it, and he does a very good job. Let me tell you, he does an amazing job. It's just, all of a sudden a green light will go red. You never know. So it's really crazy. Thank you, Laura. She says, in spite of any technical difficulties, you're always so professional. Thank you. I always enjoy watching your videos. Well, thank you, my dear. I appreciate that you are watching. Loretta said, I saw a video that you did, Stephanie, that Ken sped up. It was, I think, 4 minutes video. What was it that you did with the markers? So what I did with the markers, that was actually the video I did last week. So it was last Thursday's Crafting Corner. So you can actually go watch that video. And what he did was he literally just took camera 3 and sped it up. And like you see the dogs in it because I showed the dogs and things like that. So he's gonna do that more often. But what I did was I made it a background paper, is what I did. So if you wanna see that up close and personal, you can go watch that video. It's last Thursday's Crafting Corner. So he'll eventually get to the one that we do today, just using camera 3, and you'll get to see it all sped up and fast. So, Pamela says, Kenny is a rock star, and so are you. Oh my goodness, well, thank you. Bonnie says, Ken, you do an amazing job. So, yes. Jane says he does a great job. Thank you, my dear. Excuse me. Last night, my dinner, our reservation was at 6:45. I got home at 9:45 and all we did was dinner. It was like a 2.5 hour dinner. Actually, 2 hours and 45-minute dinner. How does that happen? That's how much we ate. Okay, so I'm tired, it's crazy. I actually even got up late to exercise today. And my time was not very good today because I was tired. Okay, we did mention, and I should have mentioned it at the beginning of the video, I did mention, or Kenny wrote in some of the information, that we are gonna have a sneak peek in today's live video. Is that what we call it, live video? In today's Crafting Corner, we're gonna have a sneak peek of an item that's not gonna be out for a while, but I thought how fun that I can show you a sneak peek because I'm currently using it now, so I might as well be able to show you what it is. And that will be coming up soon. Kenny, don't let me forget, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so
nobody can hear me, but okay.
Nobody can hear him, he says, but okay. I can't lose that book because if I lose that book. So get the Swan class if you want it because you're gonna love it and it's gonna be an awesome class. Let's see. Rebecca says lots of girl talk at the dinner. Yes, there was lots of girl talk, absolutely, and no boys allowed.
Oh,
so,
gosh.
What? He's saying, oh gosh. Why are you saying, oh gosh?
Lots of girl talk.
Yeah, see, you're lucky you missed it, right? Aren't you glad you missed it? Okay.
Yes.
He said, yes, he's glad he missed it. Darlene says, we already got a sneak peek in your last video. Oh, what was that sneak peek? I don't even remember what it was. Margaret says we can hear Ken. Is his microphone working?
No.
Oh, so you're hearing him from me.
Yes.
On my microphone. So you can, okay, at least I don't have to repeat everything he says. Okay. So we're gonna jump in, we're gonna make a card. And I want to make a card and I'm gonna use the Hugs Fold It. However, I'm not, ooh, what happened there? What happened?
I don't know, I set it to be lighter too, let's switch it up.
Ooh, that's awful. That was horrible. And it wasn't even centered or anything, gosh. You'd think we weren't professional. Okay, so I'm gonna use the hug.
Kids in here?
Oh yeah, actually, so this is Liam. Liam, the other day, every once in a while they get to come in the office and they literally go, oh, the crab and seagull. Must have been in another video. Okay, so I was wondering where that crab, when that crab was coming out. Okay, it's this month.
Okay, test real quick.
Test? Which one am I testing?
That.
You want me to
Number 2, no, put that.
trim this one off?
No.
What?
Fold it. I want to see.
Oh, I was full. I thought we were talking microphones. Sorry. You're talking cameras. Okay, there. Try this. Still dark. And crooked. There. And crooked. Look, I have to hold it up like that. This is normal. Okay, he'll work on that. Oh my gosh, see, then you like interrupt my brain thoughts. Oh, Liam. So Liam loves to go, office. So, because we have a baby gate, so he can't come in here. And so he came in here because I had to do something, and my potty's in here. So if I have to go potty, I have to take a kid, because you can't go anywhere without a kid, because, you know, you can't, one of us can't watch both. It just really doesn't work. Okay, so Liam the other day, on Monday, got one of my washi tapes, and I said he could take it home, because they always like to take stuff home. So I said, okay, you can take the washi tape home. Well, on Wednesday, yesterday, he brought it back, and he goes, Nana, and I go, oh yeah, that's Nana's. And he's like, office. And I go, oh yeah, it does go in my office. Oh, he insisted on bringing it to my office. I'm like, no, we don't need to put it in my office. He's like, office. And oh gosh, he gets fixated. And so we had to put it in the office, and he touched the camera. Okay, so we're gonna use the hugs.
That's the way you have to do it. Always blame it on your grandson.
Then, right? And then if we blame it on them, then it's kind of like, well, you know, oh, well, then we're gonna give you grace because it was one of the kids. So, you know, exactly. So speaking of, oh, here it is. Okay, and I have like 10 samples in here. I mean, 10 versions of this dye in here. I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna use this hugs, and I just realized I don't have an A2 card cut, but sometimes I have extras in here. Oh, I don't. Oh, no. Oh, the decal edge. That decal edge has got to come out pretty soon, because I'm getting tired of waiting for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut the A2 card base. We have lots of A2 card bases. Most important card base, if you ever buy a card base, you have to buy A2, because it will allow you to make a card without having to cut and score, measure, cut and score, and all that kind of stuff. So we are going to grab, oh gosh, I always grab guava. I'm telling you, somebody's got to take the guava away. Let's do strawberry. Wow, okay, so we're grabbing strawberry. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the A2 card base. We're gonna run it through the die cut machine, of course at an angle, right? Because we don't want any speed bumps. This die will fit in a standard machine, a 6-inch machine with the longer cutting pads. Just a heads up, where's my other cutting pad? Oh, here it is. So why do you need an A2 card base? Because how many times, and I know most of you already have it, but this is the little spiel I always used to do. How many times have you taken a piece of cardstock, and I'm gonna do my whole spiel when you look at me, so hang on just a second. Okay, so, 1, how many times have you taken a piece of cardstock, cut it in half perfectly, then taken it to your scoring tool and scored it in half perfectly to make the perfect A2 size card? You folded it together and the corners didn't line up. So then you took it to your trimmer and you trimmed it just a little bit, and then the other side wasn't working, so you had to turn it, and you trimmed it a little bit, then the other side wasn't working, then you had to trim that side again, and in the end you ended up with an A1 card way too small because you had to keep trimming it because the corners didn't line up. Happens all the time, right? I don't know why those trimmers don't cut straight. Anyway, long story short, that's why I came out with the A2 size card die, because it allows you to make the perfect A2 size card just like that. Boom, done, right? You don't have to worry about it being not working, right? Now, something else that I always used to like to say, and I haven't said this in a long time, so that's why I'm saying it. How many times have you wanted to craft, and if you have a dedicated craft area like this, you've gone to your crafting area and you're like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. And you've looked at all your good stuff and you're like, what should I do? And then you go to the computer and you start looking for ideas. And then you realize 6 hours have passed and you still don't know what you want to do. But you've wasted 6 hours on the internet looking for stuff, right? Because then you got to go do this, then you got to do this, then you got to do this. And the internet just is a time suck, right? And then all of a sudden all your time is gone. This is what I want you to do. The next time you go into your craft room and you're like, what should I do? What should I do? And you don't know, don't go to the computer. Instead, I want you to take some of your card bases, ideally the A2 just because it's the most versatile, and I want you to just randomly cut some out of different colors of cardstock. Just cut, like I just cut one here, cut a couple more, just keep cutting because your body's gonna get into the idea of crafting, and the next thing you know, you're gonna continue and keep making cards. You're gonna take this card base and you're gonna make other cards out of it. Now, when you end up, maybe you end up with like 3 or 4 of these cut because you still haven't gotten all your creative juices flowing, that's okay. I have a spot in this drawer down here, and I want you to start this too, where you just have extra card bases just in there waiting to be used. So the next time you're like, oh, I want to make a card, oh, I need a card base. Boom, you have one, okay? So it gets your creative juices flowing and it doesn't suck 6 hours away from you because you went on the internet. So that's just something else I always like to say. I also keep this A2 card base always out. It's on this little drawer handle right there, always waiting for me. So that was my little spiel about the A2 size card. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to, let's get that in there so I can keep it there. Let's try to do the Kenny at like 5:35, okay? Can you try to remind me?
Yes.
Okay, sneak peek at 5:35. Okay, so now I have my, normally this could be a folded, meaning it would be a folded card, shaped card. I'm not gonna make it a shaped card. I'm actually going to make it a, regular A2 size card. I'm gonna take, I have some cardstock, this pattern paper from the Sweet Moments, and I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to die cut the base of the card and I'm going to tape it down because it is a pattern and I want to make sure that it is the right way and it's not crooked, right? Okay, so I'm gonna lay this down and I'm running this through. So yeah, our neighbors invited us over for hors d'oeuvres tonight, which I thought that was sweet. She originally said, why don't you come over for drinks? And I said, oh, Kenny and I would love to, but we don't drink. So she's like, oh, we'll come over for hors d'oeuvres then. So we're just gonna bring our own Diet Coke and be happy. And they'll probably have a drink and we'll just sit and visit. And it will be fun. I'm excited because we really don't have that many friends. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this one. This is the next one, right? This one's a little bit smaller than that one. I'm gonna take this one and I am going to cut this one out of white. Now I want to see if I can find a white sheet that this can fit on, and whoa, look at that, I can. That is why you always want to have pattern paper. I mean, you want to use your scraps. So I'm gonna lay this down and I'm gonna run this through. Babe, are you able to look at any of the chat or?
I'm gonna try to switch over the mics here.
Okay.
So then I can start
to
interact here. So if you want to.
Can I just leave it on like this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just leave it.
And that other one on, and I'm gonna switch over.
Mine's on, it's already on, mine's on. So and then you'll turn off my old one?
If it's on, once it gets unplugged, it'll be.
Okay, so they're gonna hear me.
No, they don't hear you at all right now.
Oh. Well,
Is your blue on?
either.
Is your blue on?
Yeah, they can't see me either.
Okay, we should be on.
Okay, so you think we're on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just adding the hugs right there, just like that. And then I'm going to add the words. Now I'm going to use the stitch marks because I think that would be fun. And so I'm going, oh, that's extra. I'm going to add those in here. Now I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the sneak peek early because I need to use what I'm going to talk to you about. And I want to make sure that whatever. Okay, so this is the sneak peek. Are you ready? I need a drum roll. Kenny, you need to like get
I know, I'll get our sound effects going.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie says, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for the inspiration. I love the hugs die. Me too. Me too. I actually Any email I send out that is of personal nature, I always sign it Hug Stephanie. So I'm big. Carol says my mic is not on.
That's on.
Mic is off, Russ said.
Okay, let's check. Oh. Yeah, it's off.
Oh, it is off.
Thanks, everyone.
Now it should be good. Okay, so back to our regular schedule. I always forget what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, Diane says I have lots of friends here. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. That's very kind. Okay, so I want to make sure that they can hear me now before.
Yes. Give us, are we back with the sound?
Back with the sound. When it's your anniversary month, how do you receive your gift card? Linda, it will be emailed to you. Connie says, sounds good now. Yay! Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so here we go for the sneak peek. Are you ready? This is exciting because Tiff made these pop-up boxes only for us. They said now there is a wind tunnel. So do you think those could have crossed? Those chats? Feedback noise. Oh, well, you know what? It's kind of sitting on my shirt. Let's try this. Oh my word.
Can hear Ken perfectly.
Okay, hang on. Maybe my mic's. Hang on, let me take this one off. Is this one plugged in at all for you? Okay, that one's off. Okay, so let's try this one.
Steph is not.
Okay, how's that? 1, 2, 3. Can hear Ken, but not Stephanie. Ken sounds quite loud. In fact, we can
Sorry.
hear him breathing.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
Okay. Ken's mic is on. We hear Stephanie from his mic. They can still hear you breathing. Can I just go back to my wired mic? Okay, so we're gonna, hang on, let me get this all the way in. Okay, so we'll do a test there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It always takes a minute for us to get the, let's see. Okay. Hearing static now. Stephanie sounds far away. Yep, mine's plugged into the camera. No Stephanie now. You have to love live video, yeah. Sounds better, clear. Okay, good, good. Okay, so they can hear me. So my little could we hardwire your mic? Isn't that the truth? I know. And you know what? You guys have no idea how much time Ken has spent testing this stuff. Like hours, huh, Kenny? Okay.
Hours.
Okay, so what?
Days.
Days. That's true. Days. Okay. So here we go. This is from Tiff. Tiff designed this for us. She came out with something similar, but not this. Okay. This is angled at the back. This is called the pop-up box. And it's going to come in a pack of 2 because and what it's going to do is it's going to come with a pop-up box and you put it together so it pops out. No sound for Stephanie.
Shows your sounds on. Is it tight on?
Somebody said, check the connections. Okay, so we'll try this again. This is the way Stephanie wears two shirts on camera. Good times, good times. Okay, so technically, you guys should be hearing me right now. Technically. Let's see. Janice says she can hear me. Carmen says she can hear me. Got Mike. There we go. Okay, we're going back to this Hardwire. Okay, so I know Cindy says, "Where's your whiteboard, Stephanie?" I know, wouldn't that work? Okay, so this should be going good now because this is a Hardwire, no longer. Actually, I'll turn this one off. I'm turning this one off, babe, just so you know. Okay, so let's go back. This is the sneak peek from Tiff. Tiffany designed this. It's similar to the items that she has coming out right now, or actually she released on HSN, I believe. This is a little different because it is tapered at the back, and this one is going to come in a bundle of 2, and it is perfectly designed to hold the 6x6 pockets, and also I've designed this one to hold my, I don't know how much you guys heard a second ago, so I'm going to just kind of repeat that a little bit, my adhesive backed cardstock scraps. So whenever I have adhesive backed cardstock scraps, they go in here now all by, can we do 2? Is 2 working? So here you can see I have red, I have orange, I have my yellows. Each one is individually labeled. And then I also have, eventually I'm gonna have patterns. I didn't have that one full yet, but I have like a white one. I have my scraps of gold. So each one has an envelope, right, or a pocket. And eventually I'm gonna get my label maker and write on here adhesive back scraps because that is very important. Now, the other one is equally important, and eventually that's gonna go on my table over here. So the other one is equally important because no sound again. Okay, some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. Sound is back, no sound. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. How does this size compare to the Kirsten or Katie? This one is, hang on. Oh my gosh. So here is the Kirsten. So the Kirsten is a rectangle, and this one is a square. So you can kind of see there. Actually, can we go back to 1? This is, it's more of like a 6x6 kind of holder, whereas this is for the medium envelope. So this is a rectangle and holds the rectangle or the bigger folder, the bigger envelopes. Whereas this is roughly, it's not 6x6 because it's bigger than that, but let's look. 7 by 7.5-ish by roughly 6-ish. So this is not available yet. It's on its way to us, probably a good 30 days out, probably. But we're excited about this one. So that one has all my adhesive back scraps. This one is equally as important, and both are going to have a spot on my desk, on my table here that you can kind of see, kind of can't see. Now this one is a little different because on this one I have all of my adhesive foam scraps, right? Because you don't ever throw these away after you make a shaker card. You keep these scraps to be pop-up dots, right? Then, so that's the first one. The second tab is my is my acetate sheets. The next tab is my glitter sheets. The next tab is my pearl colored sheets. And then the next one is my mirror paper or foil. And then the next one and all of the rest are my adhesive sheets. I also have my sticker sheets back here too. So adhesive is back here. So I have everything I need literally at my fingertips, which is very exciting. And it's gonna come with, I believe it's 4 packs of the, I believe it's 4. I really do believe it's 4 of the 6x6 storage envelopes. So, I mean, storage pockets. So also, yes, thank you. Somebody mentioned paper pads do fit in here, absolutely. That's originally actually why we designed it. It was for the paper pads. Paper pads fit in here perfectly. And you know, I don't know how many Tiff said that it was gonna fit, but they do fit in here perfectly as well. So I'm using it more for the storage of the adhesive sheet backed cardstock and other like doodads, you know what I mean, that you don't want to get. The problem is they were getting lost over here and they weren't ever organized, and now they're going to be organized. So I'm really excited about that. Somebody says you look organized. I know, I feel organized. It feels quite well. Okay, back to what we're supposed to be doing. Card. I'm going to run out of time now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do the stitch marks now because we're running out of time. So I'm going to die cut this. I am using my adhesive backed cardstock, right? So I am going to grab, I already have red here, so let's add, ooh, let's add some pink, well, ooh. Okay, let's add some glitter. You can never go wrong with glitter, so we're adding glitter. And see, now I have glitter paper because I can see that I have glitter paper, which is very handy dandy. And let's find a reddish. Ooh, that's in the wrong spot. Ooh, that's a pink. Okay, hang on. Here's red. And we're gonna do red. This is gonna be a red card. So no adhesive on the back. So I'm going to grab adhesive, but look, I know where the adhesive sheets are now because they're right there. I know, you guys, I know creative people are not neat, meaning we're always kind of like crazy, right? But with Tiffany's help and her awesome products, we can all be a little bit more organized, which is very nice. I'm going to take this.
I'm going to try to jump on here. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. So let me know if you can hear me. I added an extra mic.
You added an extra mic?
Yes, back. For me.
Oh my word. I can't keep up.
I know. It's crazy.
You can't make this up. Okay, so I'm running this through with my glitter paper because I need some glitter in my life right now, let me tell you. Okay, so I have all of this and I have these letters. I'm going to pop them out, and now guess what? I'm going to peel this off. Is this purple in the way, Ken?
What's that?
Is this purple in the way, this bag? Or is it
no,
okay?
it's fine.
Okay. So I'm just going to peel these up and I'm going to quickly add these right here. Now, I really technically should add another color to this card, but I'm kind of enjoying this, but I kind of now know what color I'm going to add. So I was just talking to myself. Okay, so can people hear you?
Yes, they can. So
wow.
I'm going to do a poll, Stephanie.
Oh, wow.
Because I've been waiting to do this.
Okay.
Because I meant to go get some Diet Coke because I need some caffeine right now.
I'm telling you, I need to pick me up too.
So my question is, where do you like to get your caffeine from?
Well, what if they don't like caffeine?
That's going to be one of the options.
Oh, okay.
So the first option will be coffee or tea. I just combine those since they're kind of hot. The second is soda. The third is chocolate.
Oh.
And the fourth is I try to avoid caffeine. So I'm going to put the polls up, okay? So
wait, what is the question? Answers
where do you
again?
like to get your caffeine?
Okay, and what are the options?
The first one is coffee and tea. They're
Okay.
combined. And then soda. And
Now that's like
Diet
Coke, okay? So yeah. Some people don't know what soda.
Anything, dark sodas, right? Chocolate is the third one, or I try to avoid caffeine. So I'm
Okay.
gonna post that, and if you guys want to answer, it's up on YouTube, and then I will add it to Facebook here in just a minute.
Okay, this has adhesive on the back, right? So look at this. It's going in the red scraps. Fancy. Let me just tell you. Now, of course, I don't keep that, but anything extra, I keep. Now, so I got that. Now I want to do one more thing before I do anything else. I am going to grab the dotted flower background die, because remember, this is the one that it reminds me of toilet paper. And it's a little dirty.
Toilet paper.
We are going to grab, did you say something?
Toilet paper, I said.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It's actually quite entertaining, and every time I see the toilet paper
It makes
now,
you
I
think
laugh.
of toilet paper.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Let's grab this one. Just trying to find scratch paper. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm going to run this through. Oops. On scratch paper, because scratch paper is the best. Not scratch. On scrap paper.
Yeah, everyone, try to look for the poll button. It should be up there at the top of your chat if you can answer there. It's okay if you want to add extra comments in where you can type in, but if you want to do the poll part too, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'm running this through. Now this has a lot of dots on it. So my friends, I am running it through more than once. I'm actually running it through 3 times. The more I run it through over here, the less time I spend poking. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here, peel this up. Still got some poking, I think. But a lot of this isn't gonna show because I'm gonna cover it. Oh, that's way too small. That totally doesn't work. Okay, well, it looks really good. Doesn't it look really good? Look how pretty it is. We're not using it now because this is too big, because this is A2. So I was trying to put a small behind a big. That doesn't work. So, proof that I do not plan these things ahead. So we're going to lay this down. It's going to perfectly fit on this A2 size card base, right? Because this is A2 size background. We're going to add this. And we're going to add this right there. Just right on the edges, because it's just going to fit. There we go. Up a little. Okay, there we go. What are some of the answers, Kenny? What's winning so far?
Let's see our polls. Let's see what is winning. I always have a hard time finding this poll.
Ooh, look at that split screen. Look at you trying to get fancy.
Yes, I know. 43% coffee
oh my
and
gosh,
tea.
what'd you say?
43% coffee and tea.
43?
Yep. And then 33 are saying soda.
Soda.
Like diet. Well, that's me. Chocolate is 13%, and I try to avoid 11.
11?
So far.
11% of you.
Yes.
11% of you. Just a heads up. I like the triple screen there, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really awesome. That looks awesome. Okay. I was going to say something really bad, but okay, I wasn't going to. Okay, so now I have my hugs. Now I need to add some more to it, right? And so I'm going to get out my Denise bag. Polly wants to know how many file inserts per pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I believe it's going to come with a total of 20 total. Ugh. Love the 3 screens, Amanda said. Yay! Beatrice says, wow, Ken, 3 screens, you're a pro. Beatrice, were you not here earlier when the mics weren't working?
Yeah. We have our high points and we have our low points, right? Around here.
I'm kidding. But let me tell you, you guys have no, I just wish you could kind of get a glimpse of all the stuff he has to do. So I give him a lot of grace, because let me tell you, I could never do any of the things he does. Okay. And so what we're going to do is, I always like to go in here and find my goodies. And chances are we're going to do some flowers, because, Stephanie loves her flowers. Ooh, we might throw in we're going to throw in some, I think we're going to throw in those. Hang on, let me see. Okay, so are you done with your poll? Because I got to do a chat contest.
Yes. We're
Okay.
going to end the poll right now.
Okay, he's ending the poll.
We're going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Done.
End.
End. Okay. So I found some curly ribbons that I absolutely love, and I'm going to tie that over here. I'm going to lift up one of the part of the H, and I'm going to tie this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a spot of yellow. Oh, and I'm going to stamp the inside, you guys. Okay, so hang on. I'm going to tie this. Tie this. Okay, so my chat contest for today, my friends, is how many online classes have you taken from the Stamps of Life? How many online classes have you taken from the Stamps of Life? If you've never taken one, that is okay. You can still enter. You're just going to say none yet or not yet or something like that. That is fine. That is still allowed. You're still going to enter. Everyone is going to enter for a chance to win. Oh, we're going to do 3 winners at $10 each. 3 winners at $10 each. A chance to win a $10 gift certificate. 3 winners. There is no wrong answer, so everyone can answer. Even if it's 0, that is allowed. Okay, so don't worry. Anyone can enter. You're going to answer how many online classes have you taken from the Stamps of Life? How many have I taken? I don't know, because I don't know how many we've had. But and if you've taken so many you don't know, just say, lots. Lots is an answer. Lots is an answer. So most of them, yeah, but you can say most of them. 4 classes. 5, somebody said. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to add this one right there. Now, on the online classes, just so you know, if you're not able to make it, that is okay because it is taped. You get to watch it as many times as you want to after it's taped. So never fear on that. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to stamp something on here. Now, one thing that I'm going to also do, because, hang on, let me find one. It's kind of, I want to say, a little boring to have it just be right like this, right? It's all red. It's kind of boring. It's just a red inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut a white scalloped rectangle just to make it more exciting. And that is actually what I'm going to stamp on. But just to be sure that I'm going to do this all right, I'm going to die cut. I'm going to stamp it now. I first want to say, I'm using Healing Thoughts to stamp, and I want to use that Feel Better. So you can tell I've used this stamp set 1,000 times because it has so much ink on it. Kenny, just so you know, my phone is under one of these sneak peeks, so when I ask you in an hour where my phone is, that's where it is.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to grab the strawberry ink. Oh, FYI, these are gone. The Stephanie bags in pink are long gone, my friends. No longer going to be ordered, so they're out. So the pink items are limited edition. Once they're gone, they are gone. So just a heads up on that. This one has an icky on it. I see an icky. And I cannot blame the babies because they are not allowed to have my ink pads. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up. I, of course, have my secret weapon below me when I stamp, right? And I'm going to stamp. Hopefully this is a decent color. Yay! Okay, so there's Feel Better. And then I also want to say, hang in there, you'll be feeling better real soon. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that, but I kind of want to get an idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do that like right there, okay? Right there. And I got to get another block. I wish I had a long block. What are some of the answers you're seeing, Kenny, on the chat contest?
Let me see here. Ooh, I see 6. I see 2. Deborah says 12.
Whoa!
Have we done that many classes, Stephanie?
If Deborah says,
Deborah,
I believe her
guess,
before I believe us.
Sonia says 0. Maybe she'll do one pretty soon. Tammy 5. Terry says 2. Teresa says none yet. April says 10. So we are getting up in that range.
What? Okay, so with that Feel Better, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back so I don't forget. And I am going to get out my circle dies. And I am going to die cut that just with the regular circle, just like that. Now, you know me, I like to put my washi tape on there to make sure that it gets die cut nice. I'm gonna line that up. And why am I making a get well card? Because my mom says she needs more. Because she goes, I always need get well cards. Now, my rule on get well cards is make them when you do not need them. Because sometimes, that's also sympathy cards especially. Sometimes you're not in the mood to make sympathy cards, maybe even a get well card, because you're like sad for that person. So make sure you make these at different times than when you don't need them, especially the sympathy ones. Okay, so I'm gonna lay those down. I'm gonna lay this down a little bit at an angle, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, so Kenny, you gonna pick some winners for us?
Yes, how many winners?
3 for $10 each.
3 for 10, okay. Let me find some people here, some lucky people.
Okay, so I got these, and oh, they didn't even see that, but okay. And now we're gonna come back over here, and we have those. And then what we're gonna do is I'm also gonna do one more. I'm gonna die cut this dotted circle out of yellow, because remember I threw in that yellow surprise on the side, in the outside. So I'm just gonna grab some with adhesive on the back to make my life a little faster. I'm gonna lay that down and I'm gonna run this through. Now there are dots on here, so I am going to go back a couple times. Okay, go ahead and name our winners.
I'm still working on it.
Oh, okay.
I've got 2 out of the 3. Let me find the third one.
Okay, so we added that, and I'm gonna pop this out. Okay, 1. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these all together. So I'm gonna I'm gonna add adhesive to the back of this one. I've got a lot going on here all of a sudden. Let's get some of this gone. Okay. And so what we're doing is I'm adding adhesive to the back of this. Feel better. So that's one reason why I like the colored ink, because it makes it a little bit more exciting when you stamp in the ink color that you're using, right? I mean, because this matches this, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I've got our winners. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Turn that off, switch over to you. Okay, from Facebook, she says she's done 10 classes. It's Dawn Young.
Dawn Young, you just won a $10 gift certificate to our website.
And then a couple from YouTube. Tammy Moore from YouTube. She says she's done all but 3.
Okay, awesome.
And then we also have, let me see. It is Mandy Gertz, but she hasn't done any classes yet.
Mandy Gertz, and what was the second one?
Tammy Moore.
Tammy Moore. All 3 of you ladies just won a $10 gift certificate to our website. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she will get that out to you. Why do we always say email Faylene? Because then she will have your email address, and then she can email you the code. That's why.
The code.
That's why. Kenny also emails her and lets her know your name, so she knows to expect your words. So I did my hang in there, you'll be feeling better soon. And I did this extra feel better, and I'm like, where am I going to put it? I'm just going to lay it right here up at the top, just for an extra little something, something. Okay? So here's my card, but we're missing one more thing, but hang on. Hugs. Open it up. Feel better. Hang in there. You'll be feeling better real soon. Isn't that cute? Kind of nice to have extra real estate up there to do that, right? Now, of course, we are forgetting our personalized stamp. I am going to use this one that a lot of you have already ordered, and hopefully we will have more back in stock soon. We just have to get caught up on them. I'm going to stamp this in black, and this is only currently available when it's in stock to our gold members. Eventually it'll be available to everyone. I'm going to say that again. Eventually it will be available to everyone. It can say anything you want. A lot of people have been saying what I have mine say, that says this card is handmade. This card is a handmade limited edition, so you sort of have to keep it forever. So we have a lot of those people, a lot of people that have been saying something similar to that, because, you know, it's kind of fun. You know, you want people to keep it forever, right? So there's, just in case you forgot, said Stephanie, there have been 16 classes, not counting the one just released.
Ooh, way more than I thought.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations to the winner. Eileen says, Tammy says, thank you, yay. Congratulations, Peg says to the winners, yay. So this is my hugs card, and my mom will be happy because now she can use it to mail to somebody. Because my mom does not make cards. Go figure. How did I come out of her body?
How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, real quick before we go on, if you asked questions earlier, because we've had so many crazy things happening today, if we missed your question, why don't you repost it right now?
Yes.
And we'll watch before we sign off and try to get to any of those questions. So sorry if we missed your question earlier, but just go ahead and repost it.
Yes. Beatrice says it's the Stamps of Life University. Yes, it is. And you know what's fun is Thursdays, the live Thursdays are pretty much, you know, we make a project, usually it's a card, every Thursday live. And those are like free, not even mini classes because the classes are really like in depth. But, you know, this kind of gives you a taste. And luckily those are recorded so we don't necessarily always have technical difficulties on the classes, but it's true, it does happen. Jennifer says put a gem on the flower. Actually, it has a pearl on the flower. It already has a pearl. It came with a pearl. It's one of the felt flowers. Let's see. So if you have, Debbie wants me to remind you, if you haven't liked and shared the video, please like and share the video. It does help us so much for you literally just to click the like. Make sure you're also subscribing if you're watching this on YouTube. Our website, and sometimes this is a question, our website is thestampsoflife.com. Joycine wants to know, did you get the pictures I sent Faylene? Yes, Kenny did get them. I saw them too, but Kenny did get them. So you will be seeing those soon, Joycine. Let's see. Susan says, thanks for everything, Stephanie. Ken, Friday mornings are my favorite time of the week. Susan is not in the United States. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Nice to see that. Jeannie says, I like your hugs color theme. I know, it's very interesting, isn't it? It's just a pop of yellow. Usually I always make sure I have more color in there. So I get to do some fun, a little bit different. Sherry says, Ken, why don't you ever pick my name? Winky face.
It's not fair, huh? Now, Stephanie, I was crazy busy. What were the sneak peeks again?
The pop-up box.
The pop-up box. Okay. So they can, if they came in late, they can go back and watch it towards the beginning, huh?
Yes.
Is that right in the middle?
Everybody's
going to want to know about the sneak peek, Stephanie.
Somewhere
it's
in the
important.
Can you make a postage stamp card next? Gloria, yes, that has already been done. Already been done.
Kathy says, when are the 12 by 12 paper takers coming in? Any Tiffany stuff?
No time soon.
Stuck, right?
No time soon, because I ordered them again, and the company does not have them in stock.
Do you know Shirley's question? What does that mean? Why is the shadow thicker behind the G?
Because you can't without you would have to cut out. There's the it's a solid where you hear the U, the blade can go down, but the blade can't go down into those letters because it has to stay connected. And for it to have this shadow, it wouldn't be able to do the cutout. It's a technical issue.
Technical.
A die.
Mathematic.
A die. Yeah.
Whiteboard thing.
No. Will we be selling the Totally Tiffany Cindy tote? Ponce, probably eventually, but it's not on the radar yet. Not on the radar yet. Deb says, love watching your crafting corners. They are so inspirational. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Lisa says, can you carry the slimline magnet cards and bag? Lisa, they're on a truck on their way to us. Those are on their way to us. Anne wants me to remind you to subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Yes, please. And some of our design team has channels also. That would be awesome.
So all you have to do is click that little red button down on the bottom where it says subscribe, and that will get you connected.
And
for any of you who are new, we always love to have you participate in the chat. Let us know you're here and answer the questions and ask Stephanie questions if you have any, right?
Yes, absolutely. Kathy says, is there a day of the month that the online classes are released? Not necessarily. We release one every other month is kind of our schedule on those. Sometimes we skip an extra month or two. But we released one, I think it was yesterday. The Swan class was released, I believe, yesterday. Or maybe the day before to club members. I think we gave club members a 24-hour advance purchase option. But yes, they are now available. The Swan class. Oh, and I hear myself talking.
Double.
Ken is
Echoes.
Echo. So, oh yes, Darlene wants me to give you a fan page shout out. Yes. Those of you that don't know, on Facebook, there is an official Stamps of Life fan page. Make sure you go check that out. Search it in the search for Facebook, and Stamps of Life fan page official. It's the official. And make sure you join, because it's a great place to be. It's nice, safe, happy. It's a fun, happy place to be. It's not... you're only allowed to post positive things. Doesn't have to be positive about the Stamps of Life, just positive in general. And it's just a happy place to be, you know, because a lot of times online and just in our general environment, there's so much negativity, and it's just a nice, safe place to be that is happy. And that's one of my big things. You know, mental health is very important to me. Mental health issues are in my family, and so I always try to make sure that I surround myself with happy things. So for example, I actually was reading a book on my Kindle, and I could feel my mood starting to change, and I realized that the book is not a dark book, like it's not a dark theme, but it felt like it was starting to turn a little dark, and so I'm like, oh, done with that, because you know, life's too short to be bringing yourself down. Don't ever bring yourself down. Lift yourself up. And one of the ways you can do that is by not reading books that are downers. So I stopped reading that book, let me tell you. But and this is a little tip, when I do my exercising in the morning now, I usually try to jog half the way and fast walk the other half of the way. And so what I have been doing is I listen to my earbuds and I listen to praise music. And I pray while I'm walking, but I also listen to praise music on full blast practically. And that is also an uplifter, which is really, really handy and really nice. So Polly says, when can we get some different colored pearls or clear gems? Polly, we release any extra items that we have. We do epoxy dots quite a bit, but we release any extra items we have from the card kits, and those are released on the 15th of the month. In packs of 3, I believe. Yeah, they're packs of 3. So any extras that we have are released on the website on the 15th.
Pam wants to know if there's a way to find out what classes you have taken. Would it just be like her shopping history? Or?
Sure, it would be in your classes section. So you're going to go in the classes section of the videos, and it's going to list what videos you have access to. So it's going to tell you, like, oh, you can watch this one, or you can watch this one, or you can watch this one. So that will be able to tell you what ones you've taken.
Joycine wants us to pray for. Sorry, Joycine wants us to pray for her aunt. She's in hospice.
Oh, Joycine.
And some people are asking me if I have any videos coming up. No, I do not. We'll just leave it there. Joycine wants me to make you a Mother's Day card, Stephanie.
Oh, that would be
Wouldn't
nice.
that be nice?
Yeah. Pammy says to look under the extras tab. If you have purchased a class, you'll have access to the videos. Thank you, my love. Thank you. So Brandy says, great, Ken, great job with all the technical stuff. Stuff happens, no worry about the mic. Thank you. Your videos are great. Little extras on lives. Thank you. Okay, we need to head out because we literally have 10 minutes to get to close all this down and get to the neighbor's house. But happy Cinco de Mayo. Crazy, right? I can't believe it's already May. First of all, I don't know where my life is going. It's crazy. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers and bonus moms out there and people that are motherly to other people. We really appreciate that. It's all about the love, you guys, right? We have to choose joy. We have to choose to be happy, and that's part of it. And so God's the other part, but He's the bigger part.
I thought that was important what you said, Stephanie, about putting good things in your mind and your brain. It's important, valuable.
It is.
It will help you a lot. And there's so much not good stuff around us and going on that sometimes we just have to leave those things aside and focus on the good, positive things, the blessings, the good things that are going on in our lives and how good God's been to us, right?
Right. That's true. And, the news is around because they look for doom and gloom, right? That's how they stay in business. So I actually don't usually watch the news. I read some of the newspaper, but I don't watch the news ever, really, ever, because they glorify doom and gloom. It's awful. So yes, we always have to be uplifting to each other, and don't read books that bring you down because it's not worth it. But thank you all so much. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. Our community means so much to Kenny and I. And when you purchase something from us, you are purchasing from Ken and Stephanie. We have a company of 3.5 employees, and we just want to say thank you. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Have a safe, happy, healthy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
everyone.
Mother's Day, yes.
We're
And
proud of all you moms.
Oh, thank you. And I will see you Monday for a No Makeup Monday, where we get together and just chit chat live on YouTube and Facebook. And have a great weekend. Okay, take care. Bye bye.